Yeah, you mentioned some of the philosophers that may be behind the current, I guess, woke movement, and some of their what they may have in common. One, kind of moving laterally. When I look historically at tyrants, people who've ruled with an iron fist, dictatorships, more often than not, they tend to be opposed to religion, or at least religious freedom. Why?
Because we're the dissenting voice. If you're claiming totalizing control over the society, and that's what, whether it's Hitler, it's Stalin, it's Mao, it's Pol Pot, it's Castro, all those folks were trying to exercise a totalizing control over the society. And religion stands athwart that because we think that is a usurpation of power that's completely illegitimate. In speaking for God, too, we speak for a moral norm that stands outside the will to power. So if someone assumes power, they want a totalizing control over society, and there's no check on them, right? Well, what stands athwart that is religion, because religion says, no, you can't control the whole of society, and you are, as we say, under God, right? Your authority is not something you invent and have no limit. You're under God. And see, religion speaks those truths, which is why you're quite right. The tyrants of the 20th century, to a person, opposed religion and saw religion as the problem. And that goes back to the French Revolution. I mean, what really gives rise to modernity is that great event at the end of the 18th century. And what was characteristic of it but a deep hostility to the church. And you'll see that rising up whenever this kind of Jacobin mentality arises. And I think the woke people, it's a Jacobin movement today that has always been anti-religious.